Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, how you doing? It's been kind of a while since I sat down to film, and I figured why not update y'all with a get ready with me, and then we'll talk about things. So first order of business, I am filming this on Wednesday. It is August 23rd. I don't know when this is going up. It's like 100 degrees where I'm at, and the humidity is like over 80%, which is a record for my area, so that's cool. So trying to stay hydrated, and if you hear a fan noise, it's because I have a fan on. I can't run my AC when I film because it's too loud, so I have a fan going, which is less loud. I'm going to start by putting on this lip smoothie. Pharmacy one. Love this stuff. My lips have been super chapped because I have been to the dentist quite a lot. Nothing new there. If you have followed me for a while, you know that I am almost constantly at the dentist almost every month. It's ridiculous. I was literally just at the dentist yesterday to get my permanent crown on. I had a temp on because they took care of I had a root canal, and then they took care of a cavity, and they said the cavity was so bad they were gonna crown it. I just fine, whatever. Tooth didn't even hurt me anyway. So I got the temp on 2 weeks ago, and literally 2 hours after it was put on, it came off. How fucked up is this? It hasn't even been 2 hours and my fucking temp fell out. I've never had a temp crown come off. I've never had issues with the temp crown until this time around. I think the guy was new, and I don't think he sealed it correctly. That happened on a Tuesday. They couldn't get me in until Monday, so my tooth just had the prep on it, no covering or anything, so it was very, very sensitive. I'm just gonna go in with my Rare Beauty brow pencil. I'm almost done with this, which is a good thing because I'm not liking it. Anyway, so I got my new temp on, and then that was like a Monday or Tuesday, I forget which day, and then by Friday night I was having bad tooth pain. It's down here, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna need a root canal. But I went in and they took off my temp crown, and as soon as they took it off, my discomfort and everything went completely away. So it had to have been the temp crown that was causing me the pain, and my dentist said it was probably the cement that was breaking down, because the temporary cement was breaking down, and it was like causing like an issue there. Felt better, so that was good. She wasn't too concerned because it didn't look like I had an infection or anything, so I think it's just an irritation. Anyways, so I got the permanent crown on. So my tooth is still sore, but it's better than it was. It hurts now only because it's so sensitive still, and that is because, and I don't understand this. I don't. She opted to use a cement, the permanent cement that is good for sensitivity, but that cement is 10 times colder, so it is really intense cold right on my tooth, and not pleasant. Let's move on to more makeup. I'm gonna try this Tula Radiant Skin Brightening Skin Tint SPF 30. I don't know anything about this, so I'm just gonna apply it how I would anything else. So I've also been back to the doctor to get my blood test redone. So about 2 months ago I went in for my general checkup, and we decided to do a blood test panel, and they found out that my cholesterol was high and my vitamin D level was very low. So they put me on a vitamin D supplement for 8 weeks, and then I went back in yesterday for my test, and my test results are back already. So my vitamin D level is still very low. I tested at a 6 previously, and now I'm at like a 23. You're supposed to be at like a 30. So she's doing another 8 weeks of my vitamin D supplement, and my cholesterol, not horrible, but not the best, so just need to rework a diet with that, which, speaking of diets, I know avocados are supposed to be very good for you, and I've only tried avocado once when I was in New Orleans, and I did not like the taste of it. But if you have any suggestions on incorporating that, because it's like a good cholesterol, let me know. So I know salmon is very good also, but my husband really doesn't like salmon, and I've only ever had canned salmon, and that is disgusting. But my doctor suggest a fish oil supplement. I've just started learning how to swallow pills though, so I don't know how to feel about that. because from what I remember, what my grandma used to take, those were huge, and I'm still struggling. I still gotta play with this. Maybe, I don't know if it's working well with this or if my skincare just is awful. It's probably my skincare. So yeah, I have an appointment now in October to get my blood drawn yet again. I'm gonna try out this e.l.f. putty bronzer in the shade Tan Lines. It's just, I have a neutral one, and I realized I didn't get something. Real Techniques brush, why not? So that's pretty much what has been happening lately. I've been feeling kind of off mentally. I've honestly had like, it's kind of picking up my foundation. I've had, in the last like month and a half, I've had like 3 panic attacks, which is not the norm for me. But honestly, everything's been kind of like off kilter for me since I went to the ER, which I think I talked about. Regardless, I'll link the TikTok below where I talked about why I went to the ER. It just feels like things have been off since then, and things just feel weird to me mentally, but I'm getting better. I do think I am going to try to find a therapist. It's just going to be hard to afford one because I put in my 2 weeks. I put in my 2 weeks. I don't hate that, but I don't love it. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Quickie Concealer while I talk about work. So, if you know, maybe you don't know, I work retail, and it's a very mentally draining job for me, and I haven't been happy with it. And then I started taking the online Makeup Academy course, and I decided to pursue makeup as a full-time career, and I am officially cutting ties to retail to pursue this, so I'll have more time for content, I'll have more time for exploring what I know and love, which is makeup and books. So I'm gonna set with my Anastasia powder really quick. Now I'm gonna go in with my Kiko Milano powder. This is technically, it says it's a 2-in-1 blurring primer and perfecting powder, and I can't find this on Ulta anymore, so I don't know what happened to it. You can find it on the Kiko Milano site, but I've just been using this to wipe away my Anastasia powder and just do an extra layer of setting, because I hate having a sticky face. It's just, it bothers me. I don't like it. And move on to the rest of my face, which I'm going to use this Anastasia palette. Had it and I haven't used it. This is the Italian Summer Face Palette. I feel like the tones are just really pretty. There we go, you can kind of see. It's not as dark as my camera showing, but the blush and the highlight is more true to color. So I'm going to go in with a brush for the bronzer, just a little bit. Well, I guess I don't really have that much to update. Been dealing with life and just going with the flow of things. I am looking forward to being done with retail so I can 100% focus on trying to build a career elsewhere. My thing is I'm good at my job. I'm good at retail, but it doesn't make me happy. Pretty blush. Not something I typically go for, but it's a nice little palette so far. I don't know why it took me so long to try it. Anyway, so content-wise, I know I don't have a lot of views on YouTube, and I've debated going back and forth about quitting YouTube, but I love long-form content. I do want to keep trying it, but I might switch this around to where it's not just makeup and maybe do like a half makeup, half booktube thing, because I've been really hardcore into reading, and honestly once I finish my makeup I'm going to do another book haul because I went a little crazy. But that is a pretty blush. Love that. Nice light golden highlight. It's cute. It's cute. But anyway, content wise, what interests the people that follow me and watch me, what interests you for long form content on YouTube? I have maybe a vlog idea coming up because honestly my last day of work is September 1st. September 2nd I'm going to the Ren Fair. September 4th is my birthday. September 16th I'm going to the Supercross event in Joliet. On September 19th it is my wedding anniversary with my husband, and then on the, I think it's the 23rd and the 24th, back to back we're seeing The Devil Wears Prada then Parkway Drive. So we have a very, very full September. So it might be fun to vlog that, but I don't know. I definitely want to do more book videos and I want to do more makeup reviews, but I have not bought new makeup in like probably 2 months, maybe longer. because all I've been doing is buying books. I have my 2 freckle pens, so I have the Freck one, which is going to be the main one, and I might go in with the Lime Crime one. Haven't decided yet. But yeah, just been reading and everything. I've taken a lot of time off to just relax and read, and I have read like 14 books so far this month. And my last physical book, I had to stop reading it because it was giving me straight anxiety, so I haven't been reading as much lately. And it's like kind of stupid how that book was giving me anxiety, because it wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't anything horrible. It was just the way that the character was described. I was like, that kind of reminds me of me, and it didn't make me feel better. So not that I was doing what the character was doing, but no. I've just been in the mindset of relaxing, getting my head to a good space, because we're getting into my favorite time of the year, which is the burr months, and I have a lot that I want to do. Yeah, I'm gonna go on with my Lime Crime one. So yeah, I guess that's just kind of the gist of everything that has been happening and what's gonna happen going forward. So I am going to leave you here and then come back when my makeup's done, because I'm doing TikTok with this palette, the Sea Talk palette from Onazai and Lauren. Beautiful, right? Does it go with my makeup? Probably not. I will come up with something, but yeah, not too much of a life update, but just enough because life is life. I will be right back. Alright, and this is my completed look. I feel so much better doing my makeup and my hair and whatnot. Let me do a little zoom in so you can see the full makeup. Just a shimmer, so pretty. How I feel, so pretty. But yeah, that is a quick get ready with me while I talk about life things. I am slowly getting better, but it's been a weird last couple months for me, but I will be 100% committed to making content, and I am so excited for that, because honestly, I've been feeling really down lately, and this is my first time sitting down and filming really like a bunch of stuff, and so much better. So I am happy to be doing this. And yeah, so if you have any video suggestions or anything you want me to talk about, it could be lifestyle, it could be beauty, it could be skincare, it could be books, movies, TV shows, whatever, let me know and I'll be happy to do that. But other than that, I think that's it for this video. I hope you like it. If you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.